Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. It's about 12:30, still Monday, September 16th. About 66 degrees outside. Nice day, partly cloudy, not too much sun, and enough breeze to keep the mosquitoes from eating you alive. So, I don't know if you guys can hear that. The 200S has just come around back to join the class of 2013. Here it is. I got a touch of noise up top here. Probably could use a valve adjustment. Once again, no smoke, which is a good thing. She might be running slightly rich. It's got a little bit of a smell like it's slightly rich. I'm gonna turn the gas off. Anyway, just going through it, we could get up close and personal. I noticed while I was driving it, this was bouncing, so you could see there's some cracks and all here. Obviously, I got to put a headlight in. No tail light. Trunk is here. Back plastic, fair. This doesn't help. Don't worry, they use the kind of screws that are really pointy on the back. So if for any reason you kind of get yourself hung up back there, they will rip you up. It does have an air filter inside of here, though these screws, 1, 2, don't do anything. This is the only tie down that does. When you open them up and you find an air cleaner in here, normally you find out that the engine is in halfway decent shape. It's when you open them up and you find no air cleaner or the foam gone, and you know it's really basically a filter to keep bugs out of the engine, that you discover the rings are wiped or the valves are wiped or both are wiped. This I replaced. Obviously I put a new shifter on it. It had the side-to-side weeble here, and I didn't like that, and then while trying to tighten it I broke the bolt off. It was my own fault. I should have taken it off, took the bolt out, put a washer here, and then increased, you know, the little slit here, made that a little wider, then it would have tightened right down on the shaft, and I wouldn't have broken the bolt off and now have to go through a drill and tap and a bunch of other trouble. Front tire I think was replaced once. I don't see any checking on it, and there are a couple of knobs here and there. Back tires, those are not OEM. They do have some cracking on them. I don't know, could you guys see these? There. I don't know if the camera's picking them up here, all along here. Right. I went through the trouble before I took it out. I just ran it around the property a few times. This tire had run low, so I put some of that yellow slime-like stuff. It's made by Simonx, so they can't call it slime. And I've only seen it once and bought it once, so I'm not sure it's made anymore, but I put that in here. Seemed to help. I did have it around the property, and the hand grips are good, and they're got those bolt-ons. The last one I was riding, I forgot which one it was. I was doing some wide open stuff with it. One of the hand grips, oh, must have been that 185. Boy, that hand grip came off. I mean, parental guidance. Pretty near shit myself as I lost grip on a hard turn. Hand grip came off, and I basically had to go off the back and let it meet the shed up without me. It didn't hurt the bike. I don't think it hurt me, though ever since then my hip's been crankier, so maybe it did. Alright, so here it is in all its glory. Starts, runs, stops. As a matter of fact, I should run the gas. I did turn it off, so I should just let it burn out of the carburetor. See, it starts easy. One has to love bikes that start easy. Generally, it appears as if the ignition system for the 200S, that's the one with the 2 wires. It's got the round CDI plug, and it's got 2 wires that go on the coil. Those seem to have a nice hot spark. They seem to run good. You can't get those round CDIs anymore. As a matter of fact, it looks like this CDI. You can't get that round plug CDI anymore. Most of the time you just get the square ones. Anyway, but those do seem hot. What am I going to do now? You know, I got to do something with this mess. I can't work in here. I got to get these motors out of here. 1, 2, and 3. And as a matter of fact, I should put labels on them. Go get some masking tape and put a quick loop around the intake or something and write what's wrong with them. Because this mess is driving me crazy. I just can't work here. You know, I got a place full of propane bottles and tires. I mean, very nice that I'm storing these tires, but if I can't work in here, if I don't have a place to work, what's the use of having tires? I mean, I could have 1,000,000 tires. They're just going to dry rot before I ever get around to using them. So I just got to do something with this mess. I don't know if I'm going to progress on any other bikes this week. Maybe, maybe not. I just, you know, at some point you just got to stop and clean up and take like a little bit of an inventory so that you can move forward. My plan is to set up this area with a little workbench and tools, and I think I'm gonna get my rollaway, get that thing over there. I don't know if right now the drawers, typically these are all locked. If I slid that in all the way, it would open the top, slid it in, it would lock also. I'm kind of thinking of getting rid of that feature, so I could slide this under a workbench over there and be able to access all the drawers, or if I need to roll it someplace, I'll be able to do that also. The other thing I'm thinking, you know, I got all this eBay crap, all these spare parts everywhere in boxes. This is basically empty. This is a file cabinet. I'd like to get that turned around such that I can access it and actually put a bunch of the eBay stuff in there, the coils in one drawer, you know, shifters, on, so that when I need something I could get to it. Also, once again, even for this guy, you know, it really should be set up so that these type of tools, there's a flywheel puller, this is to take the little valve out so that I could put the gunk in the tires. I mean, you know, feeler gauge so that I could set the gap between the air gap between the magnets and the Hall effects up on top, you know, up in this area on the other side on the 200S's and the 185S's. So all that stuff should be I should be able to just reach out and touch it. Along the top of the tool bench, I'm thinking of putting magnetic strips so I could just hang the wrenches and screwdrivers I use most frequently. Anyway, these ideas are all great, and I hope you're enjoying listening to them, but I gotta make this happen. This place is just killing me. You know, I walk through here and this grabs my shirt and gets threatened to pull over, then all this crap on here threatens to fall on the floor. I mean, I walk through here, you don't know how many times I've ripped up my foot on the corner of that. I just got to do something with that. I mean, all these tools, it's really nice to own them, but you know, I just can't do this anymore. I gotta clean up this mess. All right, folks, I've been babbling for about 10 minutes now. I'm gonna let you go. Hopefully, next video you see something that looks a little bit more like organization. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for the kind words. You know, on some of the projects and, you know, health wishes and so forth. I do appreciate all that. Anyway, guys, take care, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.